Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to walk you through my Subtlety Rogue PvP guide for World of Warcraft Midnight. We'll go through talents, PvP talents, stat priority, and the basic burst rotation that I use in arenas and world PvP. If you want to try the exact build I'm running, you can copy my talents on screen, and I'll also leave the import code in the description below. Alright, let's start with the talents. These are the talents I'm currently running. I won't go through every single one, but I'll explain some of the most important picks for PvP. First, Gouge is extremely valuable. It gives you an extra crowd control that doesn't share diminishing returns with your stuns or blind. That means you can create longer CC chains on healers and completely shut down their healing during your burst. Another must-have is Thrill Seeking. Subtlety Rogue only has Shadow Step as a gap closer, so having an extra charge gives you much more mobility and control during fights. For survivability, I usually play Elusiveness against healer teams and Cheat Death against double DPS teams. Improved Sprint is also very important. Reducing Sprint's cooldown by a minute gives you more mobility and more escape potential. Evasion is another key defensive. It basically gives you 10 seconds of immunity to physical attacks, which can completely shut down melee classes. For damage, Deeper Stratagem is essential. It gives you an extra combo point and increased finisher damage, which fits perfectly with Subtlety's burst playstyle. I also take extra Vanish charges. This gives you more survivability, but it's also very strong offensively because you can reset fights and set up another burst. Shadow Blades is our biggest burst cooldown, so this one is mandatory. Quick Decisions is another great talent. It reduces the cooldown of Shadow Step and increases its range, which makes your mobility even better. We also want Improved Secret Technique for extra burst damage. Talents like Relentless Strikes and Secret Stratagem help generate more combo points, which is extremely important for maximizing your burst windows. For my build, I choose Finality instead of the Rotten. This is mostly personal preference. I prefer trading increased Shadow Strike damage for increased critical chance on Eviscerate. For hero talents, I'm playing Trickster instead of Deathstalker. Right now, Unseen Blade and Coup de Grace provide better burst damage, and this is also the current PvP meta for Subtlety Rogues. Now let's talk about PvP talents. First, Smoke Bomb is a must-have. You can use it offensively to line of sight the healer while bursting your target, or defensively to help you re-stealth and reset the fight. Next is Dismantle, which I use against melee DPS. Against ranged DPS, I usually swap to Maneuverability for extra mobility. My final PvP talent is Preemptive Maneuver. This talent gives you strong survivability if you use it at the right time. Once you gain enough PvP experience, you'll start predicting enemy stuns and setups, and that's when this talent becomes very powerful. Now let's talk about stat priority. My playstyle as a rogue is always burst and reset. I don't like staying in fights for too long. Because of that, my stat priority is Mastery to Versatility to Haste. Mastery increases our burst damage, and versatility gives both damage and survivability, which is extremely important in PvP. I usually try to keep my versatility around 30%. When the season launches, I'll also make another video covering gear, gems, embellishments, crafted items, conquest gear, and enchants. Alright, now let's talk about the fun part, the burst rotation. Ideally, we always want to start from stealth. If the enemy has a healer, we sap the healer first, then open on the DPS. But let's say the target is alone. Here's a typical burst opener. Sap to Shadow Blades, to Cheap Shot, to Shadow Dance, to Secret Technique, to Shadow Strike, to Eviscerate, to Cheap Shot, to Eviscerate, to Shadow Strike, to Eviscerate. If the target doesn't die, or if they trinket and use defensives, we simply vanish and reset the fight. Wait for their cooldowns and diminishing returns to fade, then go again with another burst. Subtlety Rogue is all about control, patience, and resets. Even without Shadow Blades, you can still outplay opponents by forcing their cooldowns and resetting the fight until the next burst window. And that's my Subtlety Rogue PvP guide for World of Warcraft Midnight. If this guide helped you, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you want more videos like arena gameplay, gearing guides, or advanced rogue tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Good luck in the arena.